Hello and welcome everyone to another Talk the Talks. I'm Devin. With me is Cody this time.
Hey everybody.
Again, the room still doesn't want to work. So, until some major changes go here, we'll probably be using the static image. Sorry, I really want that room to work because it's kind of a nice little layout.
I do too. Like, it's really cool.
But I figured Cody wants to talk manga, so I figured let's get the anime image up this time.
Yeah, why not?
So Cody, you've been getting into a lot of manga lately, so...
Yeah, like at the start of December, I had around 14.
Right.
And now I have close to 50?
Yeah! And, like, what series?
A whole bunch of different.
Yeah. Can you name off a few? Does your brain allow that?
Oh, yeah. Didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next life?
Yeah.
Cosmo Familia.
Okay.
Psycho Busters.
Right.
Death Note.
That's one I've heard of.
Grand Blue Fantasy.
I think I've heard that. I don't think I read anything about it.
I like that one because it's different from the anime.
Okay.
So it kind of makes it a whole new story.
Okay.
Resident Evil.
Yep.
Ooh, The Ancient Magus Bride.
Okay.
That's all I can remember for now.
Yeah.
I don't have a list written down anywhere. I just got my memory to go off of, and you know how bad that is.
Yep.
I did just remember one.
Yeah.
RE0.
Yeah, it's sitting right in front of you.
Yeah. How did I forget that?
I don't know. It's right in front of you.
It could be slapped in my face, and I still wouldn't remember.
I think I only have, like, a few series. I have Trigun Maximum as a full set. It is much different than the anime.
This I've not heard of.
Yeah.
I've heard of Trigun.
Yeah. Same cast of characters, but they really focus on the sci-fi elements of Trigun.
Okay. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah. Hollow Fields, which is just one novel.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's about a girl who gets sent to school for villains.
Oh, God.
And if she fails, she gets executed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
And Chobits I have as the manga.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I do like that one.
I haven't read the manga. I've watched a bit of the anime, though.
I didn't like the anime over the manga.
The manga's usually better.
Yeah. Other ones I've read but I don't own are Fruits Baskets, Rama One Half.
Somebody suggested that one to me.
It's a weird one. You gotta, allow it to be weird.
Oh, I've heard of the weird part.
Yeah. Oh, that's just the tip of the iceberg, to be honest with you.
So basically, if the ship crashes into this iceberg, it's going down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What is Fruits Basket?
Girl finds a house of people who have a curse where they turn into animals of Zodiac if hugged or shown affection by someone of the opposite sex.
Okay, that one sounds interesting. I've heard a lot of good things.
Yeah. I like it, it's fun.
Okay. There's one I kind of want to get into just because of the anime to see if it's any different.
Yeah.
Comey Can't Communicate.
Okay, I haven't heard of this one.
It's basically about this girl who has severe social anxiety.
Right.
from what I remember, the anime, it's just the constant big eyes
Yeah.
with no pupils and just staring at people.
Okay.
It's actually kind of hilarious. Okay, and I really want to see if the manga,
Holds up to that.
yeah. I haven't seen much of the anime. I kind of want to see what the manga has to offer.
That's fair.
But the place I go to only has the second and up, so
Kind of hard to get in.
yeah.
That's the thing. It's like if you can't find the first volume or two, you're kind of lost.
That's always been my issue.
Yeah.
Anytime I get a manga, like the first volume,
Yeah.
there's plenty of volume, like second, third volume. I go back to look again. They only have the first volume.
Yeah.
I'm like, or they have all the other volumes except the first one.
I know our local library stocked manga for the longest time, but it had such random gaps in every series that it was obnoxious to get into.
Yeah.
It was like volume 1, 2, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20.
Yeah. And now there seems to be like a manga shortage.
Yeah. I think it's deliveries and like the transportation to get it over.
I've also heard like paper shortage.
Yeah.
Which paper is made out of trees, so
Yeah, we're trying not to kill so many trees. We just discovered that's a bad thing.
Knock a tree down, grow a tree.
That's what I say. It's like it's not hard to replace a tree. Just do it, though.
Yeah, true. Like I've run into that problem with Inuyasha.
Yeah.
I have the first volume. The second volume is impossible to find. And if you look on places like Amazon, people jack the price up to like $56 as opposed to $22.
So, yeah.
I'm like, I'm not that desperate.
No. I'm trying to think if I have any other mangas. I know I have like some that are just like teasers for like I have one that's just a bunch of shorter manga teasers just to get you enticed a bit the series.
Okay.
It's like a manga collection.
Interesting.
I have Gunsmith's Cats, but I have it in a weird section where I think I have the fourth volume, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, I've had something similar.
Yeah. It's just when I read it, it's like it feels like I missed a lot, but where I'm at, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my mother used to buy me manga from like yard sales, flea markets, so I'd get a random volume and be like, this is great, but can't really read it.
You can read it, but you won't know what's really going on. You
Yeah.
have to kind of use your imagination a little.
Oh yeah, and one she got was in pretty beat up condition. Flames of Rekka.
Oh, yes.
I had volume 1, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
I was like, I read 1, the first volume. I was like, not bad.
So, when you read a manga, how quickly did you have to learn that you had to read it in reverse?
Oh, I knew that pretty quickly.
Okay. Yeah, I have friends that just, like, can't wrap their head around that concept.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, they read differently over in Japan. They
Yeah.
go left to right, not right to left. Or, well, probably got that reversed, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like with the UK and the roads.
Yeah.
But yeah, my cousin used to read manga. Not sure if they do now,
Yeah.
but like I saw her reading and I was like, okay, so that's how that works.
Yeah. Now, someone's probably asking, what's the difference between manga and a comic book?
Well, manga is a little longer than comic books.
Yeah, you get more meat out of each volume. That's why they're called graphic novels here, and not just Japanese comic book.
Yeah. Like, comic books is what, like 60 pages, maybe?
It's around there, so.
Yeah. Manga are like between 164 and 200.
Yep. And for me, there's a lot more text in a manga than there are in comic books.
Yeah. And sometimes a better story, if I'm being honest.
I kind of want to agree with that. I don't want to say comics can't do good stories, because they can.
Oh, they can. It's just the writers sometimes don't utilize it very well.
No, we'll say that.
Yeah.
So, here's the question for you. Do you watch the anime first and get the manga, or do you get the manga and then watch the anime?
You know, it's funny. Some of the manga I read doesn't have an anime.
Oh yeah, no, there's tons that don't have an anime. Just because either they didn't get adapted or there's no license or no one really wants it.
I watched the Death Note anime before reading the manga.
Yeah.
Then I read the manga and I'm like, this is pretty much the anime in paper form.
Which
for
is
the most part
good.
Yeah, it's good, but I kind of like to spend my money on other stories instead of just reading the same thing over.
I'm not sure if the manga keeps going after where the anime stops, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It'd be interesting if it does.
Yeah. You know, I know I watched a lot of anime series that stop and then the manga keeps going, so like you see the anime series just stops abruptly and then it's like, now go read the manga. I was like, I don't have time to search that down and read it.
Yeah, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
And half the time, folks, it's unavailable permanently.
Yeah.
Like,
or it's like, I just can't get a hold of it.
Yeah. Or it's ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
Like, one I'd like to get into down the road is Demon Slayer.
Right.
Because I've heard good things about it.
Demon Slayer is really good. Me and Curtis are watching it as the anime.
I kind of wanted to start watching the anime too.
Mm-hmm.
But
the anime is still going. It's on a bit of hiatus as they're making new episodes.
Okay. Do you know what the manga is up to in terms of volumes, or do you just know the anime?
I just know the anime, unfortunately.
Okay. I think the manga might be 26.
Yeah.
And it might be hard to collect individually. But I'd rather do that than pay for the box set, which is $260.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Then again, most box sets are ridiculously priced.
Oh wait, that's the full box set is 26 volumes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And normally you pay $20 for one volume.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Now you're paying $10 for a volume, so the box set's not really that bad of an offer.
Okay, yeah.
It's just popping all your money down at once is the problem.
Yeah. I mean, if I had the money to do that, I would for sure. Like, there's a bunch I'd like to get box sets of.
Yeah. It's just a matter of just banking your money.
Yeah. True.
I'm more of a watcher than a reader, so unfortunately I like to get the box sets of anime than the box sets of manga.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love reading manga. It's easier to take with you when you travel somewhere, just to pull one of those out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but sometimes you do want to see how people can animate it.
Yeah, because most times the anime is much different than the manga, because they either have to cut some things out,
Yeah.
or they add their own things for filler because they animate all the episodes and the manga hasn't caught up to where they are.
Yeah.
Naruto was a great example of that.
Yep. 72 volumes of Naruto.
Yep.
I will never read Naruto.
Okay, Naruto's not that bad.
I'm not referring to, like, quality.
No. It's the length.
I don't have the time or money to collect 72 volumes.
No, unfortunately, that's why I had to get a Naruto, because I didn't have the time to keep up with it.
Yeah.
And this is also why I can't get into One Piece.
Okay, I wouldn't touch One Piece with a 50-foot pole, and that's not just because of how many volumes. I watched the first episode, and I was like, this is goofy, I don't like this.
You probably watched the 4 Kids.
Okay, maybe that's the reason.
That would be the reason. 4 Kids really dumbified that show.
Okay.
I watched the sub version of it, because Curtis gave me a volume or 2 of it.
Okay.
And I liked it much better than I did for the
4 Kids. Yeah, this was like back on YTV when
there you go. That
first airing it, and I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah. No. If I had to say, give it another chance, but it's too far. It's such a commitment.
Yeah, there's too much of it now.
Yeah. There's so many others I want to watch and see, so watch and read. Yeah. So I don't want to sink it all into my time all into one.
Yeah, usually when I watch an anime, I prefer the ones that are like, 12 to 20 episodes.
Yeah, something that's like a nice length but ends. Gives me a proper ending.
If you have something that just keeps limping along, just end it.
Yeah, please just end it.
Please, for the love of God. Yeah, back when we were talking about, like,
forgot.
No, cutting length and cutting things out.
Yeah.
Well, my example is Goblin Slayer.
Yes.
That anime cut out a lot. It had to cut out so much. And even then, the first episode of it made me very uncomfortable.
Yes, it would. I got through Goblin Slayer, but yeah, there's some uncomfortable topics in that one.
The manga's worse.
Oh, the manga, like, that's the thing. Like, the manga has a lot more graphic stuff in it.
I picked up the side story, like, year 1.
Yeah.
When he was first getting started. I opened the page and I'm like,
no one can see your actions.
Oh, yeah.
Dummy.
No, just opened it. Slowly put it down. I made it through it, but it was blood and gore all over the place.
Oh, yeah. You get used to it. Sorry, that's a quote from that show.
Which one?
Goblin Slayer. The girl, a sidekick that follows him along.
Okay.
They meet up with another party, and they're going to raid another goblin camp. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Here, slather yourself in goblin blood." And there's another female on the team that's like, I can't do that. It's so gross. And the other girl's like, you get used to it.
Oh, God. I should resume watching it.
I do recommend it. Then again, there's a lot of anime I recommend, so.
Oh, yeah. Like, I have one I still need to try and get into. Monster.
Yes, that I heard that's really good from Curtis.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Like the problem is I keep getting distracted and having to like stop watching, and then I forget about it for like God knows how long. And then like right now I don't know where I am in it, so
Right, so you're gonna have to restart almost.
pretty much.
I find I hate when that happens when you watch something and then you have to take a break from it for one reason or another, and then you forget where you were and what the plot was.
It's like, oh, I have to restart again.
Yep. This is why I've taken to leaving notes for myself on what animes I'm currently watching and what episode I left them at.
That's a good idea.
It really is. It helps a lot. But that also requires that you do remember what the plot was up to that point.
Yeah.
There are times where I was like, I don't remember what we were doing. Let's start over.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I need to find more of the isekai anime.
You really love that genre.
I really seem to.
Yeah. I've noticed this now. I was like, yeah, Cody's really into isekai. If anyone's wondering what that is Average Joe gets transported into another world where they are more treated like a god or a hero.
Yeah.
Or someone of importance.
Or, like the character RE0, who's just still a loser.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like I've always seemed to enjoy them.
Yeah. One that I can recommend for you. It's not the greatest one I've watched, but it's still pretty good. As long as you get around some topics that they come up with.
Okay.
But no game, no life.
I have seen that.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but I think Netflix has it?
Maybe. It's a brother and sister get transported in a world where everything's decided for games. And the brother and sister are savants at gaming. And we're talking strategy board games and like that.
I'll actually have to give that a try. Because it sounds interesting.
Yep.
Like, I think one I saw is Rise of the Shield Hero.
That's one I would like to see. I saw bits of that.
It's really good, but took a break from it, so
now I forgot where he was.
I know where I am. It's just sorting through the episodes to find it.
Yeah. But with that, though, everyone, we'll have to call the episode here. Thank you very much for coming in, Cody, and talking manga with us.
Yeah, no problem.
And to everyone else, have a good night. Thank you very much for listening.
Peace out.